How does the President of the United States travel when he needs to leave the White House? By car? No, that's not right. By train? No, that's definitely not it either. So how then? With one of the most advanced and secure flying machines ever built by mankind. But these helicopters and airplanes aren't just simple vehicles. They're like small cities moving through the sky. They even have a hospital, a kitchen, a war room, bedrooms, anti-missile and anti-nuclear bomb systems, and even ultra-secure phones that can be used to order a nuclear strike from the sky. But how is it even possible to fit all this top-secret technology into a single airplane or helicopter? Today, we're going to go behind the scenes and uncover the hidden secrets of the legendary Air Force One and the mysterious security details of the Special Marine One helicopter. Alright, let me paint a picture for you first. Imagine it's an ordinary day in Washington, D.C. It's around 9 in the morning. The sun is half out, but the White House grounds are filled with serious-looking people in black suits with an earpiece. Then a helicopter is heard in the distance. But this isn't just any ordinary helicopter or a routine flight. This is that same mysterious bird that everyone treats with respect whenever the president is on board. I'm talking about Marine One. The truth is, that's actually a call sign or a military radio code. That means whenever the president is in any helicopter piloted by a member of the U.S. Marine Corps, at that very moment, that helicopter becomes Marine One. So, the helicopter's name isn't actually Marine One. It's only and only when the president is on board that this name is activated, just like Air Force One for airplanes. It's interesting to know that this naming system is used to prevent any mistakes or dangers in air communications. Because imagine several helicopters are flying at the same time. By saying Marine One, everyone knows that this one is carrying the president and they need to clear the way, escort it, and make sure everything goes according to protocol. But one important thing you should know is that usually, the helicopters and airplanes that carry the president are not ordinary vehicles. For example, the airplane that carries the president isn't just a regular Boeing 747. Its model is actually the VC-25A, a massive 6-story giant that can fly up to 1,130 kilometers per hour, which is about 700 miles per hour, and can reach an altitude of 14 kilometers, or 45,000 feet. This airplane is almost as tall as a 6-story building, and its width is about the size of a city block. The inside of this airplane looks more like a 5-star hotel than an aircraft. It has a bedroom, an office, a gym, and a conference room. It even has a fully equipped medical clinic where, if necessary, they can perform emergency surgery. The funny thing is, for food, there's a huge kitchen that can prepare up to 2,000 meals. It seems that even if the president wants to throw a big party on this plane, he really doesn't need to worry about the food at all. Jokes aside, all these amenities are for the president's safety and comfort. Because the president might spend hours in the air and always needs to be able to do his work and stay safe. But now we get to the truly fascinating part where the story becomes even more profoundly interesting. What do you genuinely think? How exactly can this advanced plane effectively protect itself from potential missile attacks and sophisticated espionage attempts? Well, one of the biggest secrets is its ultra-advanced electronic system that can deflect guided missiles. For example, it can use systems like ECM, which electronically confuse enemy radars. These systems include stealth radars, laser scatterers, and even electronic warfare systems. Interestingly, this plane is built in such a way that if a nuclear or chemical attack happens, the interior is completely isolated and protected. And that's not all. When the plane is in flight, it can refuel in the sky without having to land. It's like having a super sports car that can travel thousands of kilometers or miles without stopping. That's why the Air Force One has turned into a flying palace that's always ready to face any serious threat. That's exactly why all its flights are carried out like complex military operations with high security. This plane is equipped with advanced satellite communication systems that allow the president to stay connected with the entire world at all times. Another interesting point is that every few years, a new plane with updated technology replaces the previous one, so it's always in top condition. For example, right now, 2 VC-25B aircraft are being built, which are the next generation of Air Force One and come with a lot of newer technologies, like lower fuel consumption, better communications and more powerful engines. Now, let's talk a bit about the Marine One helicopter. This helicopter also has special models and, once again, it's much more than just a simple vehicle. You could say it's not only very fast and agile, but it's also equipped with anti-missile defense systems, advanced computers, and even a secure command room and exceptional communication systems. In addition, this helicopter uses heat-dispersing technologies that deflect heat-seeking missiles. In fact, this helicopter is kind of like a flying tank. The helicopter's body is also covered with layers of lightweight armor that can withstand heavy gunfire. Marine One can also fly safely in harsh weather conditions like strong winds or heavy rain. Another interesting point is that usually several Marine One helicopters fly together to provide extra security. That means if someone tries to attack the president, they can't be sure which helicopter the president is actually in. But let's go inside Marine One and see what's really going on. The interior of this helicopter is stylish, simple, and military-like. The seats are covered with top-quality leather, not the kind that are just luxurious, but designed to be both comfortable and secure. Each of these seats is also equipped with a special seatbelt, a small foldable table, a reading light, and even a power outlet for a laptop. But one important point about the Marine One helicopter is that the President of the United States must never be cut off from communications, even if they're in the middle of the sky in a small helicopter. So, Marine One is equipped with the most advanced encrypted communication systems. Systems like two-way satellite communication, a direct line to the White House and Pentagon, contact military forces, cabinet members, and crisis centers. You should know that the pilots of Marine One are selected from the very best of the Navy. They have extensive experience, receive special training, and go through numerous psychological tests. They're not just doing a simple flight. They plan and execute every flight like a military operation. Interestingly, before every flight, several security teams covertly inspect the landing and takeoff sites. They even check ground holes, bushes, and building chimneys. And that's not all the inspection they do. Every time Marine One is used, it is thoroughly inspected, tested, and repaired afterward. It's as if they're preparing a Formula One car for a race. Some people believe that all these facilities and equipment are just a security show and mostly symbolic. But many say these technologies are truly vital and the president must have 100% security at all times. Another theory is that all this equipment basically turns the president into a wartime commander who can even direct operations from the air. Something most people would never even imagine. But personally, I truly think that all this advanced technology and robust security isn't just for show or a mere display of power. It's actually absolutely necessary. The president of a country truly has to be able to make critical decisions and give clear orders under any and all circumstances, even in the very middle of major crises. But on the other hand, I think sometimes this level of technology and security can make the president feel distant from the people. It's like having a moving fortress that no one can get close to. What do you think? Do you think that protection is necessary, or is some of it too much? Write your thoughts in the comments. So, the story of Marine One helicopter and Air Force One plane is much more than just a simple trip. These flights represent the power, security, and immense responsibilities that rest on one person's shoulders. Let's remember that behind everything big, whether in personal life or in the world, there's a professional team, precise planning, and complex technologies that might not be visible, but without them, nothing moves forward. I hope you enjoyed this story, and if one day you see these planes or helicopters in the sky, take a moment to think a bit more about the story behind them.